channel. Happy day 3 of moving vlogs. I think this is the 3rd vlog you guys are seeing. I'm not 100% sure how they're gonna piece together yet. I haven't even looked at the footage, which is stressing me out, but not the point of this intro clip. Hello, welcome back to my channel. As you guys saw, I just got up and made coffee, made my bed, and got settled a little bit this morning. I think the first thing I want to tackle today is the bathroom, just because I have stuff everywhere on the floor right now, and it's just tough to get ready when nothing has a place and everything's kind of all over the place. Also, the heat just turned on. Sorry if it's hard to hear me with that on. So I think that that's the first thing I want to do today, is kind of go through the bathroom, go through everything that I have, get rid of what I'm not actually using, what's expired, stuff like that. You could argue I should have done that before I brought it up here, but the thing is that I didn't, so we're gonna do that now. And then I need to grab a couple other things from my old apartment. I really only have a couple things left there. I have my old curtains, there's some stuff in my pantry cabinet in the freezer, and I think that that's pretty much it. I need to grab like a few dishes out of the dishwasher too, but I'd say at this point 98% of my stuff is here. I also need to bring back my move-in inspection form to the leasing office today. I feel like I'm gonna forget to do that, so I'm gonna set a reminder on my phone. And then the only other thing that I would ideally get done today is making like a Trader Joe's run, and then maybe a Home Goods run as well. I want to get some sort of storage for under my kitchen sink where all of my pots and pans are, just because right now it's not super well laid out. So I think those are the goals for today, and then we'll go from there. This is the current state of the bathroom. It's not horrific, but it's definitely not great. The shower is pretty much good to go. I don't think there's anything that I need to add or really fix in there. Towels drying from last night, dirty clothes from last night. And then I put a new little trash can in here, which I'm really excited about just because it has a lid so Leo can't get into it. And then this is where we are currently struggling. So basically all of this needs to get either in the mirror organizer or below the sink. I can't remember if I talked about this in one of the earlier move-in vlogs, but this is basically the same layout I had in my last apartment, but there was also a set of 4 drawers on the side here, so that's why none of this is like seamlessly fitting in here. So I ended up moving all of the like cleaning supplies and toilet paper into the side cabinet, and I could move these towels as well, but I kind of like having them here, slash this all just fits in this bottom sink area so well. So I think I'm gonna try to organize the rest of my products kind of in here and in this mirror behind the sink, and then maybe grab one of those over the door things for my hair tools. And I'm hoping that if I kind of declutter a little bit and go through everything, that'll be enough storage, because this looks like a lot to me. Like, I don't possibly use that much stuff, so I don't know why this wouldn't work, but you guys will see. I was gonna film a time lapse of me putting all of this in here, but honestly I couldn't find an angle that I didn't look absolutely heinous in, so apologies for the lack of time lapse, but I feel like this is a pretty good system that I have going here. I ended up taking out one of the shelves just to have a little bit more height in each shelf. Going from top to bottom, the top shelf is just kind of random things or things that I don't reach for as often. So I have my retainer, my favorite Brazilian Bum Bum cream, and a face mask, and then just Q-tips and cotton rounds because that's just where they fit. And then the next shelf is hair care. I definitely could cut back on some of this. I feel like I really only use this, and this, but since it fits, I'll just keep it there for right now. This is my favorite self-tanner. I don't use it super often, but I do like to have it, so that fits well there. And then down here I have skincare and moisturizers. I have a little sunscreen for when I go to the pool, body lotion, moisturizer, aloe, micellar water, eye cream, Vaseline, and pimple patches. And then down here is just toothpaste and deodorant, perfumes, stuff like that. So I think everything actually fits pretty well, and this shuts pretty easily. Nothing's like hitting it, so I feel like this is a good progress for right now. And then all of this still needs to find a place, but I think I'm gonna go through and find all of the trash and throw that out, and then just kind of start organizing the different categories of this and fitting it into these bins. Still a little bit cluttered in here, but I think it looks much better than it did a couple of minutes ago. All of this out here is either finding new homes, going to a friend, or donating, stuff like that. This is all of the hair stuff that I still need to find a place for. But again, I think I'm gonna get one of the over the rack or over the door things to hang everything on. And then down here, I'd say we made major progress. I still have my towels, my mouthwash, which is just inconveniently large. And then in here, I just have like medicine. Normally I have like tampons in this little organizer, which again, normally I wouldn't put an organizer in an organizer, but I had the room and it just kind of made sense to keep everything a little bit more separated. So once I run to the store, I'll have tampons in there. This middle container is extra cotton rounds and Q-tips, and then random, like not cleaning supplies, but like the baby wash that I use to clean my makeup brushes, nail polish remover. Also, I'm aware that cotton rounds and Q-tips aren't great for the environment. I have looked into more sustainable options. I just need to use what I have first before I replace them. And then over here is all of my PR or extra products. Drunk Elephant was kind enough to send like their entire collection a couple of weeks ago, and I just haven't had a chance to go through everything. So that's what most of that is. I have some waxing strips from Flamingo, and then some like random things like toothpaste from my dentist, face masks that I do like, but I just don't use as often, and stuff like that. And then I have 2 little makeup bags on the side there if I ever travel or spend the night somewhere. Then coming up here, I have my makeup over here and makeup brushes. This to me still looks very cluttered. I think what I need to do is go through this, because honestly I don't use half of this, and put the brushes consolidated in to these 2 holders, so it's just one unit, if that makes sense. And then the mirror is the same, I think, since the last time I showed you. The only other thing I think I added was this lotion, just because it's almost done, so I want to use it up quickly before I get rid of it, obviously. And then this is the same setup as my last apartment. I just have soap, a little dish for my everyday jewelry, toothbrush holder. This area I think is pretty much the same. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get eucalyptus for the back of my toilet again, just because I don't want Leo to get into it. He's never paid attention to it before and has never had interest in it, but just out of caution, I think it's better if I don't right now. I don't know. And then I have the little trash can back there, a toilet cleaner, and I threw my scale back there because I wanted it, but if it's out, I'll weigh myself every morning just because it's there. So I feel like out of sight, out of mind is better, but if I need it, it's there. Again, towels over here, showers the same, and then we're back over here. So I feel like pretty good progress. This, I want to declutter a little bit. I have a shelf that used to be in my bathroom. Maybe I'll hang it like up here or over there for more storage. I don't know, I just need to think about it a little bit more, but definitely much better than it was like an hour or 2 ago. I just threw on a sweatshirt because I'm having trouble getting the temperature right in this apartment. Did I just zoom in too? Oh, buddy. I just took a break for like 30 minutes and honestly just wasted time on my phone. I did not do anything productive. I just ordered a bagel on Postmates because I am super hungry but don't have any food, and Today's the last day that I'm justifying spending money on delivery, so just full send for today. I think while that's being processed and delivered, I'm gonna run down to my old apartment and grab the food that's left in my freezer and my pantry, just so that I can make a list of everything that I need. I'm pretty sure the only stuff I have left in my pantry is like spices and maybe like half a bag of spaghetti. It's pretty slim pickings. But as far as like condiments and spices, I just don't want to buy what I already have. So I think that that's a good next step. And then probably gonna see what else is in my apartment that I need to bring up here versus post on Facebook as far as furniture that I don't need. Since I'm not at work today, ideally I'd be able to get some of that sold today, just because pickup and stuff like that is so much easier. So I think that's the game plan for right now. I will probably check in with you guys when my freaking bagel gets here. I'm so excited. It's from Bullfrog Bagels on H Street. I've been trying a lot of bagel places lately because I love egg and cheese on an everything bagel. I think it's just like a very simple pleasure, you know what I mean? So I know that Bullfrog is gonna deliver a good quality bagel to me, and then I'll make another coffee. It'll be a nice little moment. So that is the plan. In case anyone's curious, I'm sure literally none of you are, but this is what I have in my freezer. I have some ice packs, some regular ice. This is all like veggie Trader Joe's products, meat Trader Joe's products, and then some leftover Daily Harvest I have from a PR box a couple of weeks ago. I don't eat a ton of frozen meals, so I feel like I'm actually pretty set on freezer products for when I go to the store later, but definitely I'm going to need some stuff for the fridge. This is like just the most absurd combination of food. Just absolutely absurd. It's been like an hour or two since I last checked in with you guys, but I wanted to show you the progress that I've made. I think last time you saw the kitchen, there was a lot more going on here. This is everything that's left from my last apartment as far as food and like spices and stuff like that goes. I need to put all of that away still. But the most progress I made was over in this corner. I had just a bunch of stuff that I wasn't 100% sure where it should go. So for the meantime, I brought up the coat rack from my old apartment. I definitely want to replace this with something a little bit more substantial, whether that's like a bench or like a clothing rack type thing with storage on the bottom so people can hang their coats and keys and stuff like that. But again, for now, this is more than enough. I don't think anything major has changed in this closet, but in this one, I went ahead and brought up the bookshelf from my old apartment that was basically falling apart, tried to put it together a little bit more substantially, and I'm using this as kind of like a Leo shelving space, which is actually really convenient. So I have his litter over there in the corner, all of his food, treats, wet food, all of that up here, cat carrier, and then just like random toys that he hasn't gotten yet because he's still too small, or extras of his mouses that he really likes. And then I just have some poop bags, the shampoo he uses, and his brush. And then I think you guys have seen all of this as well. I have my old linens from my old apartment that I don't have a use for here, like my shower curtain and my curtains. I might put up the curtains in my bedroom, but for right now, everything is safely housed there. And then I think everything else is the same. I've put some stuff away down here. I have the Wi-Fi tucked away in here. I can't remember if I showed you guys this yesterday. And then cameras down here. I just have this book and Rauch here for right now. I think that's gonna change. And then over here, just more technology, chargers, and some books. So again, just good storage to grow into. I still have no idea what I want to do with all of this stuff. This is all of my like little decor items, a lot of plants. I need to figure out like some sort of a shelf or hanging unit so that Leo can't get into them. I have my mirror and my art frame. So all of that will be going up. I just don't 100% know where yet, but I think we're doing pretty good. I don't think anything changed in here. Yeah, that is the update. I just put on some leggings and this big teddy coat. I'm about to run to Trader Joe's and do a quick grocery haul. I originally was thinking of doing like a big stock up, but honestly, that just sounds so overwhelming to me right now. I think I'm just gonna go get a couple of basic things to get me through the next like 4 days or so, and then hopefully when I'm a little bit more settled, I can do my big run then. Completely unrelated from moving, my hair is driving me crazy today. I must have slept on it weird because it's like, there's these weird like little poofs of volume back here that look like the fucking McDonald's arches. I can't. Okay, anyway, we're going to Trader Joe's. I will check in with you guys there.